hospitals, health systems, and stretching doctors and nurses beyond thin or a distant memory. While Michigan is near historic lows for transmission, the virus hasn't and won't disappear. As of Tuesday, the COVID tracker from the Michigan Department of Health and Human Services shows 1,100 weekly confirmed and probable COVID cases and 157 daily cases. But that doesn't include unreported cases by people who take at-home tests.
We still see, on average, 150, 200 cases per day.
Joe Coyle is the director of the Bureau of Infectious Disease Prevention. He says Michigan has 100-plus hospitalizations and dozens of deaths weekly, too.
We're aware that, sometimes these viruses, they do have waves and they do have cycles. And there are some indications that in the western and even southern parts of the United States that they're starting to see some increases off of their historic lows. And that's something that we want to keep an eye on.
But this is summer, and in Michigan, it's time for outdoor parties and gatherings. Visit any city or town in Metro Detroit, and you'll see people making up for lost time during the pandemic.
We all want to live life normally. What I would say is, if you're sick, if you're coughing, sneezing, have a cold, respiratory symptoms, fever, at least test yourself.
Dr. Matthew Sims.
Dr. Matthew Sims
is the director of infectious disease research at Corewell Health. He says most cases he sees involves patients who are older and have underlying health issues. If you're in a crowded area, Sims suggests wearing a mask. If you feel uncomfortable, but it's not mandatory. In about a month and a half, kids will go back to school.
Yeah.
People will start to hang around a bit more, not go on vacation as much.
Sure.
Then, holidays come after that. Is it expected that we may see some sort of a wave or a surge?
Yeah.
And if so, what would that look like?
It's likely we're going to see a surge of some kind. I don't expect it to be like the big surges before where the hospitals start getting overwhelmed, where people are, where tremendous numbers of people are sick.
Dr. Sims expects to see another COVID vaccine shot issued soon to fight the most recent variant. The booster shot may become an annual occurrence.